Okay, so today I want to just kind of do a real quick review on mean and median for you. Um, the easiest thing to think about is test scores. So let's say that you've had 5 tests in your math class, and these are your test scores. You got a 75 on one, an 86, a 90, 95, 65. Individually, it just shows you how well you did on the different units, but when you're going to get your final grade in the class, it's going to become an average or a mean of these. So another way to say mean is to say average. And so what you really want to know is, what would the score be if you got the same score on every test? So if you have a 75, you basically missed 25 points, right? An 86, you missed 14 points. A 90, you missed 10 points. A 95, you missed 5 points. And a 65, missed 35 points. So this would be hard right now to like start moving points. But what you want to do is you want to take points from the big score and move it over to the little score. So let's say we took let's say we went ahead and took 15 points away from this score. Okay. And we added the 15 points over here. So that would be an 80, and this would be an 80, right? So we've made those two the same. And then maybe let's go between the 90 and the 75. So let's take away, I don't know, let's take away 10 points just to make this an 80 for fun. And we'll add 10 over here. That's going to be 85. So then you have 80, 80, 80, 86, and 85. So you know that your average is going to be higher than 80, right? Because we have to take these 11 points and split them up among these 5. So you could take away these 5 right here and make this 80. Take away these 6 right here and make this 80. So now you have this negative 11, and you need to add back the 11 to these 5, and you can tell that we're going to have a fraction. Because if I add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, now I have one more to add to the rest of that, so I have to split it up. So it's going to be 2/10. So it looks like the average is going to be 82.2. But I can really check that out a lot easier by simply adding all of my numbers. So I put all of the points into one big pot. So I have 75, 86, 90, 95, and 65. And I want to add all of those up. So I have 5, 10, 15, 21. There's 18, 19, 20, 28, 29, 30, 35, 41. I think that's right. So let's see if it's right. We'll do 411, and we're going to divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know that goes 8 times, which is 40. Subtract, bring down my 1. 5 goes into 11 twice, which is 10. And then 5 goes into 10 twice, which is 0.2. So it is 82.2. So you take all of the points, you put all the points into a big pot, which means you add them all up. You get what that is, and then you divide them equally among each test. So you give each test the same amount of points. So if we had this many points and we gave each test the same amount of points, each test would have 82.2 points, which would be your average. Now, if we're talking about the median, you just take you have the numbers, you have 75, 86, 90, 95, and 65, and you put them in order from smallest to greatest. So you go 65, 75, 86, 90, 95, and then because we have 5 numbers, right? This one gets the same as this one. This one gets eliminated like this one. And this is our middle number, so this is our median. Median just means the middle number. If for some reason you only had 4, so if you had 65, 75, 86, and 90, well, you see you cross out this one, and then you just have these two, you have to find the mean or the average between these two. What's in the middle of these two? So you would do 86 plus 75, which gives you 161, and then you divide that by 2. So that would be 80.5. So this median would be 80.5 because we have an even number. There isn't a middle number. When you have an odd, there is a middle number. So when you have an even number, you have to create a middle number. When you have an odd, there exists a middle number. So that's the difference between mean and median.